Let me ask you something. If you're a business owner, you probably started your company for freedom, right? But be honest, does it feel more like you've just created a really high-stress, low-paying job for yourself? Well, today, we're going to dive into a powerful framework that's designed to help you escape that very trap and build a business that actually serves you. It's a feeling that so many entrepreneurs know, almost too well. The very business you built to give you freedom now seems to control every single waking moment. You're constantly putting out fires, you're managing every little detail, and the whole operation feels like it would just grind to a halt the second you stepped away. That, right there, is the owner's trap. So I want you to just pause for a second and really ask yourself this question. Is your business driving you, or are you driving your business? It's such a fundamental question, and honestly, the answer reveals everything about where you are right now, and more importantly, where you're headed. Okay, so to get out of this trap, we have to completely redefine the goal. It's not just about surviving another quarter or hitting some sales target. The real ultimate objective is to build an asset, something with real value that isn't completely 100% dependent on you showing up every day. And this brings us to a really crucial definition from ActionCOACH. A true business is a commercial, profitable enterprise that works without you. Just let that sink in for a second. Those last two words, without you, they are the absolute game changer. They represent the huge shift from just owning a job to owning a real valuable asset. Here's a cool way to think about it. You've got a Volkswagen Golf and a high-performance Audi R8. Now, believe it or not, they can, in theory, be built on the very same underlying chassis. So what creates the massive difference in performance and value? Well, it's the systems that are built on top of that foundation. Your business is exactly the same. The systems you design underneath are what will ultimately determine how well it performs. So how in the world do you build that high-performance chassis for your business? Well, it's not about guesswork or luck. There's actually a proven roadmap, a structured path that takes you from the chaos of that owner's trap to the freedom of true ownership. Let's take a look at the 6 steps. So here it is, the core of the framework. It all starts with mastery. That means eliminating the daily chaos just to get some control back. Once you have that control, you can define your niche, which is all about creating predictable cash flow. Then you create leverage by building systems and processes that create efficiency. With those systems in place, you can finally build the right team. And that team, they create synergy, where the whole operation becomes way greater than the sum of its parts, and the business pretty much runs itself. And that synergy is what delivers the final step, the results, the freedom you were after from day one. Okay, now inside this framework is an incredibly powerful engine for profit. You see, most business owners, they focus on the end results, customers, revenue, and profit. But those are outcomes. The real drivers, the things you can actually control, are 5 key variables. Let's just look at a baseline example here. Imagine a business with 4,000 leads and a 25% conversion rate. That gives them 1,000 customers. Okay, simple enough. Now, those customers buy from them twice a year at an average of $100. That's $200,000 in revenue. And with a 25% profit margin, they make $50,000 in profit. Seems pretty standard, right? But, and this is where it gets really, really exciting, this might be the most powerful business secret you ever learn. What if you didn't try to double your business overnight? What if you just made a small, totally manageable 10% improvement in each of those 5 key areas we just talked about? What do you think would happen? This is the power of compounding leverage. A 10% bump in leads and conversions doesn't just give you 10% more customers. No, it's a 21% increase. And your revenue? It doesn't just grow, it jumps by 46%. But here's the number that really, really matters. Your bottom line profit skyrockets by 61%. This just goes to show you that small, targeted improvements don't just add up, they multiply. Now, I know seeing these numbers is exciting, but implementing these kinds of systems, that takes focus and discipline. It's one thing to know the framework, but it's a whole other thing to apply it consistently, day in and day out. So, where did this incredibly powerful system even come from? Let's talk about the organization that developed it. This entire framework was developed by ActionCOACH, who are the world's #1 business coaching firm. We're talking about decades of them road testing and refining these exact systems with tens of thousands of business owners all across the globe. Their footprint is absolutely massive. They were founded back in 1993 and are now operating globally. But what's really crucial for businesses right here is their local commitment. See, in 2014, ActionCOACH launched in Guyana, making this world-class system directly available to help local businesses grow. And, their mission isn't just about profits. It's so much bigger than that. Their vision is to create world abundance through business re-education. It's all about empowering owners with the knowledge they probably were never taught in school, so they can build stronger businesses, which builds stronger communities, and ultimately, a stronger economy for everyone. So, really, this presents a choice. You've got two paths. There's the path on the left, trying to piece it all together yourself with books and free videos. It can work, but man, it's often a really slow and winding road. And then you've got the path on the right, a structured, expert-led process that gives you not just the map, but the accountability you need to actually stay on track. The difference isn't just about gaining knowledge, it's about achieving a targeted transformation. And what does that transformation actually look like on the balance sheet? Well, studies have shown that the average return on investment for business coaching is somewhere around 700%. It's not an expense, it's one of the highest returning investments you can possibly make in your business and in yourself. At the end of the day, understanding this framework is one thing, but applying it? That's everything. The entire philosophy really boils down to this one simple mantra: take action, get results. Knowledge is just potential power. It's the action you take that unlocks the real-world results. So we're going to end with this question. After seeing this framework and the incredible potential for your business, what is the one thing that's truly holding you back from building that commercial, profitable enterprise that works without you? Whatever it is, the first step to overcoming it is always to take action.